What's up, Hornets? Mark here, and we are working on the Moss Mother, and this boss can be very tricky, especially if you're new to the series, so let me go ahead and break this down for you. So the Moss Mother, she has this swooping attack, and you can tell she's going to do this dive or swoop when her stinger sort of points out. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop over her head, and as you hop over her head, you can get an attack in. But if you want, like I'm doing here, you have time to practice your jumps. You can just get comfortable. Now the attack I'm talking about is right after you jump over, turn around, and you can get an attack in. Now you can actually get in more than one attack if you wish, or you could do one at a time. There's like no time limits here. Now, when she headbutts the ceiling, look for these light shafts, and you want to find a spot in between the shafts so you can avoid the rocks that fall. And then once she does that, she will resume her dive attack. So I'm going to speed things up here a little bit, just so that we can get through this part, because it's kind of a rinse and repeat. But once you get about halfway through her health, she's going to do a headbutt, and a little moss worm is going to fall. And I recommend you kill those as soon as possible, because they can be kind of annoying. And it alternates between the rocks falling and the moss worms. So you'll see here, after I get some attacks in. By the way, when she gets dizzy, you are able to get additional attacks in. I did not do a good job of capitalizing on that, but I leave in my mistakes so that you guys can see that even if you make mistakes, even if you get hit, you can still beat these bosses. Now, like I said, keep an eye on the stinger for the swoop, but also when she headbutts and you see the light shafts, just be sure you stand in between the light shafts. Take out those moss worms as soon as possible, and keep an eye on things. And once you get about 3/4 of the way through, it can get tricky with the jumps and with the attacks. And you'll see here, I sort of dodge her, but I got hit. So you keep an eye on your health. And what you want to do is, to heal yourself, hold the circle button. And what that will do is it'll heal you. And it's an interesting system. It's a little different, but every time you take damage or deal damage, that silk meter that I'm pointing towards, that silk meter fills up. So don't forget to heal when you need to. Also, after this fight, don't forget to go to the bench and save it. Not only will it save it, but it'll replenish your health too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. It does help me out quite a bit. Thanks for checking out my video.
I.Eat.Games, yeah.